According to a second-level stat called Synergy Player Impact, Chet Holmgren had by far the most valuable rookie season of any player in the last 5 years. His points added above an average player were 235. Victor Wembanyama had the second most valuable season in the last 5 years, according to the stat, yet he trailed Chet by an astonishing 77 points added above an average player. SBI takes into account game-changing plays that aren't in the box score. So, Paul, are you putting any stock in this stat, or do you mostly dismiss it as bogus?
Can we please, everybody, and I'm looking you dead in your face, can we please stop coming up with these bogus analytics stats? I love Chet, and he had a great year.
He did.
But me with the eye test and me watching Wembanyama, he was clearly the best rookie. It has been the best rookie of the year we've seen probably since Shaq or LeBron. Please, let's stop creating. I get it. I believe there is a place for analytics in the game. But you can't tell me if I sit there and watch them over a 10-game stretch, Wembanyama, and I watch Chet Holmgren, who you taking? So historic or not, I'm Wembanyama, team Wembanyama, rookie of the year. The numbers, 21, 10, 4 blocks, 3.
You had him as defensive player.
I mean, I got him as defensive player of the year. So, I mean, say what you want to say with the SBI, IBS stats, whatever
SPI,
you want to,
man.
whatever you want to call it.
DOA.
Going with that. The eye test tells me something different.
I think I'm going to hear the same thing from Keyshawn.
You might.
Yeah.
You might. Again, in full disclosure, I didn't play in the NBA.
It doesn't matter.
But wait, hold on. I didn't play in the NBA. He knows far way more about it than me, Skip. But my eyes in watching Chet versus Wemby, it's not even close. Imagine if Wemby was on the team alongside Shea. Even though they're right now at the number 1 seed. But just imagine, we wouldn't be saying, well, they're a young team. I don't know if they can get out of it. We wouldn't be saying that.
You know what they do, Keyshawn? They create these analytical stats. So when contract time comes up, they're going to say, look, he's the best in history. He's the best in history of,
that's cool.
Of this and that.
That's all good. I've never seen, and I told you to Skip, I don't know when it was, dog. It was a couple weeks ago or whatever before the end of the season. I've never seen somebody decide, I might not go, get all the way up to the rim and go, let me just go out of there and go back over here by the three-point line, because this dude is 9 feet tall with a wingspan of 100. True. He might just block my shot from the free throw line. They get all the way. They done got past him. They get right up to the cup, and they go, I better not. I'm going. I've never seen that before.
That is true.
I've seen them literally challenge Chet. I've never really seen somebody challenge Wemby at the rim like that. I've seen it so many times with Chet, and I understand analytics. I understand all of those things, and people look at the numbers and they say he's a better player than him because that's the world we live in, statistics. But the eyeballs and watching him, it's not close.
Okay. Again, I disqualify myself because I'm from there, and I'm liking this team a lot because it's more fun to watch than the 2012 Thunder, who got all the way to the finals, because that team it had Harden and
What
Westbrook.
if you put Wemby on this team?
What's that?
What if Wemby was on
I'm going
this
to get there. I'm going to get there. Here's the point. I went until maybe the last month of the season thinking Chet's got a shot at Rookie of the Year just because of their record. And over the last month, as Wemby got more and more comfortable playing in the post where he belongs, it got silly to me, where it got to be a mismatch on Rookie of the Year, where it was game way over. To your point, it just got to where he got so comfortable where people are dribbling in the lane, looking over their shoulder like, well, where is he? Where's the Loch Ness Monster? Because he's lurking somewhere, and I'm not going to get this shot above my forehead before it gets blocked, okay? That's rare. That's like unicorn. He's the unicorn. This is the real. I know they call your guy the unicorn, but no.
Porzingis, this is the real unicorn.
This is the real unicorn. And once he he started to get his three-point stroke going a little more because it's beautiful to watch. It's textbook, but for a while he was shooting 28%, and he was shooting way too many. So he started taking the ball down low and terrorizing people the way he is born to terrorize. Maybe he's not got that dog in him, but because he's from France, but he's a killer. Okay, all right, so here's the point. Chet's value was underrated this year because he was a centerpiece of a team that won the West.
Yes.
He wasn't the best player because I'm making the case for Shea being the MVP. But listen, he was the centerpiece because he was the center, and they play off and around him because he will assist the ball. He's not Joker, but he had a couple assists a game because he's a pretty deft passer out of the post. He shot 37% from three, which is pretty great when you're 7 feet tall, because trust me on this, he will go out there and sit and take big shots late in games because they'll let him have them. And if you let him stroke it from three late in games, he'll make big shots. So don't underestimate his value to a team that went 57-25 in his rookie year. I'm telling you, it's not that easy to do as a raw rookie to go in there. And here's
not a raw rookie. He sat a year out.
He sat a year. I'll give you that. So he got to watch for a year.
Around him, though,
okay, but they don't have. They got Jalen Williams and they got Giddey and.
They got a guy who could possibly be the MVP.
No, I mean they got one guy for sure, but I'm just saying they're still baby thunder, man. They're still very young.
Yes,
Isaiah Joe is coming in, and Lou Dort, and I got it. I know him inside and out. Okay, Wemby winds up this year with 254 blocks. Chet was second in the league with 190, but he was still 64 fewer than Wemby. So give him some credit for being second in the league in blocks, because you should, because that's not that easy to do. And I thought he might get terrorized and bullied. I didn't see him get bullied. He had some trouble against the Lakers and AD.
I don't remember. I didn't see what Embiid did versus him.
I don't know that they played.
I know
Embiid
AD did what he needed to do.
Okay, do you remember the game right before Christmas? It was a Saturday night before Christmas, and you guys went in there and just clocked him, man. And AD having his way, and LeBron had 40, and he was just driving to the cup. And Chet was just getting ragdolled out of there because I don't know what he weighs, 200 maybe or something. You know, like he's.
That was his rookie moment.
Yeah. Okay. All right. But he held his own, and I got to tell you, in this loaded Western Conference, to go 57-25 and win it, I mean, that's crazy good to me. So I want to give Chet his props, but he ain't no Wemby, man, because this is...
You know, Wemby is not, he's not the unicorn. He's the Pegasus.
The Pegasus, all right.
He's the Pegasus.
All right. Well, that's...
No, and Chet does get some credit. There's no question about it, but to take the SPI and say, hey, he's the most impactful rookie. I mean, like, come on, man, stop.
All right, you got me. All right, so hold on just a second. The Nuggets are now 7.5-point favorites over the Lakers in Game 1. What?
It'll drop by game time.